Something I've come to learn is that it's not that people become happy after they achieve success. It's actually the other way around. Happy people tend to become successful. I'm going to link a video at the end of this one that I posted a week or two ago that did well on YouTube. And it talked about how the battery source to fuel your business, whether it's working in your area of genius, hiring, delegating, whatever it is, actually comes from having a happy, balanced life. And this applies for like 99% of people. There are the 1% freaks of nature that are like Elon Musk. And if you listen to him on interviews, he actually says his brain is like complete chaos and most people would not want to be him. There are those 1% people that, whether it's their trauma or the way their brain is wired, or even like a slight mental defect that works to their advantage, just forces them into either being successful or dying. That's one thing, but if you're watching this video, it's probably not you, because if that was you, you wouldn't even be browsing YouTube in the first place. You'd be busy building the next software that's gonna overtake YouTube. So if you're watching this video, chances are you're in the 99% that isn't by default a freak of nature, and you're someone that's gonna have to set up and engineer your life in such a way to maximize your chances of having success, abundance, wealth, health, all of that. And you'll notice in the background behind me, I'm in a cabin right now, and I've had 2 home bases this year, my Vancouver home base and then my Medellin, Colombia home base, both of which are high-tech setups with my mic and cameras, etc. And they're both in pretty big cities. But what I found is getting out to nature approximately once every 6 months for me actually increases my happiness, gives me clarity, lets me disconnect from the constant noise of everyday life. And it is that newfound happiness and purpose that actually allows me to achieve success, to close more deals, to think of more creative ideas to problems. Because in business, you're constantly solving problems. And 1 hour of clear thinking can be worth 10 hours of tired, fatigued, unhappy, frustrated thinking. So you almost need to look at yourself as an entrepreneur, as an athlete. And you're an athlete that's having to train every day. And you need to keep yourself in peak condition, peak sleep, peak nutrition, but also mentally, you're having to use your mind to solve problems and withstand hardship, rejection, etc. So you need to keep your mind in peak condition and your emotional resilience in peak condition. Because the reality is that the reason most people fail as entrepreneurs is not because they're not smart enough, it's because they don't have the emotional resilience to stick with it when the times get hard, as they inevitably will, because if they weren't hard, anyone could do it, everyone would do it, and everyone would be an entrepreneur. And then it wouldn't even be advantageous to be one. So be grateful it's hard and embrace the challenge of getting yourself into a peak condition to face each day head on as an entrepreneur, testing new product market fits, dealing with competitors, dealing with sales calls, hiring people and having them not do a good job, having to fire them. The list of trials and tribulations goes on, and you need constant resilience to face these challenges head on, ultimately achieve success. And bringing this back to the beginning of the video, I think a lot of people see entrepreneurs on the internet enjoying this lifestyle of wealth, freedom, abundance, and they think, wow, once I have that, I'll be happy. And that's the problem, is because it's a little bit of a chicken and egg situation. But if you don't let yourself be happy until you have success, your chances of ever getting success, ironically, are way lower. Because people like to do business, like to work with people who are already happy, abundant, and not like super stressed out about having to make it work. So it sounds counterintuitive, but if you're watching this video and you haven't yet got your business off the ground and you're unhappy in your job or in school or living with your parents or wherever it is, make yourself happy first. And that's not to say don't start your business until you've achieved quote unquote happiness, but like today, tomorrow, you can do things to make yourself happy, energized. And when you're in that happy and energized state, it's from that state that you should start making your big business moves, because it's only in that higher vibrational state that you're going to have clear ideas that can cut through the noise of all the bad ideas out there in the world. And the final thing I want to leave you with in this video is that I've been through a lot of masterminds and courses myself. I've coached some of my students who have been through other masterminds. And the biggest problem with courses and masterminds on the market right now is that they don't focus on creativity. They tell you the lie that all you have to do is follow a simple step-by-step system and it's going to guarantee your success. And that's just not true. If you actually talk to any entrepreneur who's achieved significant success and ask them how they got there, what you will find is that every single time they had to come up with their own creative strategy to achieve a product market fit or to get to where they are. Now, oftentimes they do use some proven frameworks as the foundation, but then on top of that, they add in their creative approach and they build out their own creative systems. So for you to achieve success, you can't just follow a course. You can't just blindly follow step-by-step instructions. You will have to use your own creativity to figure out how to solve a problem on your own. And to do that, it's your responsibility to get yourself in a happy, energized state. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.